Hi, my name is Matt Myers, and I like to frequently talk about Salesforce security and Salesforce best practices. It is my goal to help educate people what they need to know and be concerned about to keep their data safe in Salesforce. Now let's talk about what are static resources. This is one of the highly overlooked file types within Salesforce. Static resources is a special place in Salesforce setup that allows you to upload assets that you can make available on your public sites. So for example, maybe you have images that you want to be displayed on those sites, or maybe you have JavaScript or other types of scripts that enable functionality on your site, like jQuery, for example. Many companies use open source projects to accelerate their ability to deliver to their customers. Why build it when somebody else has already built it for you? But in that same token, you are also downloading code that you don't control and you don't manage yourself. This could provide a risk to your organization if somebody has compromised that code. So what I'm talking about here is social engineering. Let's take, for example, many open source projects are very cautious about who they let touch their code. So in order to be a contributor to a project, you first have to go through a vetting process. Then they look at every single thing you do when you're checking in your code, making sure that you're not introducing any defects or even vulnerabilities into their system. But as they start to get to know you and to trust you, the controls start getting a little bit more lax. They say, okay, we know this person, we trust this person, they have good code, so we're not going to review it as much. And then along comes somebody else that reaches out to the contributor and says, I know you're really busy with contributing to this project. How about I help you out? Just give me your credentials and then I'll make code on your behalf. And then you can have a lot more time to do other things yourself. And so this is kind of where the social engineer takes place. The social engineer is really an attacker that then gets access to the credentials of the contributor that would be from a normally trusted source, but instead they're publishing a virus or a piece of malware or some other malicious script into the open source repository. For example, a lot of people these days use jQuery to enhance the functionality of their sites. Well, what if jQuery was compromised, just like the log4j bug recently? And everyone that's using jQuery downloads jQuery trusting that it's safe, but instead they've now introduced a threat into their system. Now, what if this was your Salesforce digital experience? And what if someone introduced into jQuery a keylogger and you upload that compromised jQuery script to your static resources? Now that's available to every one of your users in your community. And now this keylogger is logging every command that those users are entering, including their password, including a lot of their PII and sensitive information. And this is why so many people overlook static resources. They feel that, hey, this is something that I trust because one of my internal people are uploading it. But what are your internal people uploading? Many desktop virus scanners will not catch these types of scripts. You need a more advanced type of scanner. And Salesforce isn't scanning files that you've uploaded to Salesforce, especially in static resources. And that's why you need to make sure that you are virus scanning every file that's being uploaded to your static resources. Well, how do you do that? You need to make sure that you are virus scanning all of your static resource files that are uploaded to Salesforce. And there's a great tool called Easy Protect that we produce by our company that can help you do that. Easy Protect is the only product on the market today that can virus scan static resources that are uploaded to Salesforce. Don't become a victim to a social engineering attack in Salesforce. Make sure you're using Easy Protect or some other tool to make sure all your uploaded static resources are scanned for viruses. I hope this video has been helpful to you today to understand what are the risks with static resources in Salesforce. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today. If you like this content and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you also click the bell so you can be notified as soon as we post something new.